coach, put me in the game if you wanna win. This real life, it's not no game.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
Fantastic rendition of "Oh Canada" by Skylar Cole earlier on. And we'll be back after this. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
And for that game against Los Angeles, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Harrison Barnes. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Poole, no good. And here's Toronto. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved. And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Here's Carrington. He averages about 5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. And Pirtle pulls it down. Outside, Barrett. A 3-ball. Rebound, Washington. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
And so it's Washington with it, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. Poole with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that's just Jordan Poole. You get 3, I get 3 back.
Pass to Barnes. For the 3. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Dick's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Toronto. Here's Poole. Up and in on the layup. Poole's got 5 points so far.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Darko Rajakovic.
We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David. Raptors leading by 7. Barrett for 3. And the 3-ball is good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowed.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Mitchell, he's checked in for quickly. And a change for the Wizards. Koulibaly's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Now here's Barnes. 23 points his last outing. Took him no time at all on that one. Diggs got 9 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Carrington. The Wizards with another miss. Toronto leading by 13. Hurdle, the pass to Barrett. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No good from Valanciunas. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Washington calls timeout. We have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Grady Dick.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
.56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Koulibaly. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And Washington making a change here. Dave's checked in. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to Toronto. Now Dick fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Dick's got 18 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Brogdon. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Great open look there.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
Raptors leading by 20. Here's Dick. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now, here's Brogdon. Sarr sets the screen for Brogdon. Drills it from outside. Brogdon's got his second bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so it's Toronto, closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Bagley, Brogdon out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Sarr in at the 5 spot. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
14 feet away. Bey, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Bagley. Now Bey. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Shoots over Dick. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Quickly comes in for Davion Mitchell. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Washington. Poole comes in for Saddiq Bey. Raptors on defense. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Brogdon against Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Olynyk. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Brogdon hits them both. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Now here's Barnes after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Sinks the triple. Brown's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And at the pool party, sometimes you get dunked.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Poole kicks to Brogdon. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Brogdon against Brown. And Brogdon, here we go. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. .124 left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by Olynyk.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Dick. Dick's got 3 assists in the game. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit, just to try to find something that works.
And Poole gets it to go.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
The 3 from Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Wizards have gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Poole, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Olynyk dishes to Barrett. 3-pointer. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 36.
And already a terrific three-point shooter. Look at the range of Grady Dick.
Poole, no good. Pass to Olynyk. And here's Barnes for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Barnes has got 12.
bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Raptors delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry about
ticklish. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Toronto Raptors.
You hear that?
Yeah?
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Here's Quickly. Hasn't made one yet. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Quickly against Poole. Toronto grabs the miss. Whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
Poole, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Out to Barrett. From the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Barnes. And here is Pirtle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Launches a 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Barnes with it. Pass to Poole. To halt the run. Again, the miss by Poole.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Barnes passes to Dick. The tray. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Pass to Bagley. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. The Wizards with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Raptors.
Pass to Barnes. It's Dick on the wing for three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Poole against Quickly. Takes a three. Poole no good.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Got that one up quick. Dick's got 45 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Pirtle with the steal. Fast break Toronto. There's the triple. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Carrington. Back to Poole. Now here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Coulibaly, he's checked in for the Wizards. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Poole. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Barnes up top. Here's Coulibaly. And again, unable to change momentum here. To the inside. Here's Dick. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Wizards 5 right now. Starr out there with Holmes. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Bey in at the 3. Brogdon against Mitchell. Can't hit from 12. And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Abaji. Now here's Boucher. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Nothing more frustrating than to have to guard a guy like him when he is on.
Koulibaly with it. Brogdon outside. Takes the three. Koulibaly, no good. Pass to Olynyk. For three, Mitchell. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Koulibaly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players, and certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
The first one falls. Pools checked in for Washington. And Koulibaly drops them both. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Abaji. Fires from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Boucher finds Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. For three, Mitchell buries it from three-point range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The three from Poole. Rebound by the Raptors. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And there it is for him.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Here's Abaji. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Abaji's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Sarr, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that one's good, Abaji.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Brown inside the line, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Grady Dick.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Pass to Brogdon. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot, no good. Inside. Here's Abaji, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And here's Poole for three. Abaji pulls it in.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And here is Poole from downtown. The shot missing. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Grady Dick.